despite the things you heard here today, like, what would be something that you find at another place that if they had it at WO's would make you go, since it's a little bit closer to campus?
Well, I don't know if they have it or not, but I'm a huge fan of coupons and discounts, like on an appetizer or something, because I don't know how much of the drinking I'd be doing, but I'm huge on eating and food, anything. And that's the one thing I had heard about WO's. They actually have really good food, and it's not advertised, all their partying and stuff advertised.
Okay.
Like it's some type of coupon. Or even for students, like a certain
Like a student discount on food.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Do
Do
they
they have a
already?
Facebook?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
should.
Okay, because like if they could like try and get people to like their Facebook, then more people would know about it.
Yeah.
Like maybe that would like help me out because I'm like always on Facebook.
But you've never heard of it, so
Yeah.
obviously it's not.
And then post
People
deals
were
from there
listening.
too.
I'm also on board with the food. I like good food. I travel a little ways if there's good food and I know about it. It's good.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like Fox and Hound Pub.
On
I
Fox
would
and
go
Hound.
for music because you have to pay like $5 for one song.
To request a song, you have to pay.
Yeah.
It's like one of those digital jukebox things.
Oh.
So
Like the
Okay.
touch tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like have the jukebox open and play music all night.
Or if they had a live DJ.
I think they do on Thursdays.
Have a live
Yeah.
DJ? Oh, okay.
I'll go one on Mondays.
Let's talk about the non-crazy days.
I think they bring in bands too on Friday.
Okay.
That's the one
Yeah,
time.
and
that-
Sundays
Do you-
karaoke
A lot
there.
of stuff that
Oh, yeah.
know
They do
about.
karaoke on Sunday nights.
Yeah, you
They
kinda
have
learn.
karaoke on Sunday.
So just
Never know
advertising
about
things other than just the college night. Maybe people, if you're not interested in that scene, you'd be interested in coming for good food, coming for student discounts, or for karaoke, things like that.
Oh, and they haven't
Better.
since 2000.
So that's why you have not seen them on
That
Facebook.
would be good that they're not promoting it then.
Well,
always
yeah.
up for
Oh
a
gosh,
job.
2010. I know people have
They
been
don't
posting
respond.
on their
For it,
website.
Facebook days.
That's so embarrassing.
So we had better bouncers and
Staff.
staff.
Some effort.
We had better food
Or
coupons. And if we had other days that were more advertised, were basically designated for
Maybe they should
certain type of
advertise,
atmospheres.
Like, every week, not just hey. come
Like
to
a
this
weekly
day.
newsletter.
Yeah,
A lot of successful restaurants and stuff do, like you give them your email. White-Ins does that. White-Ins and Beaver Creek. They do that and it works really well. They already know. No, but really that would work.
Do wines have good food?
No, but we have. This is not about wine.
Focus group. It goes wherever it goes.
Doesn't really. I'm totally plugged in. It's known for its chocolate food and Jolly coffee. Now we have a cool wine and
Is it like
Where's
so?
It's
If I'm planning a date night, is it a stop in? Is it like the focus? Is it a on the way home?
or the pregame before you go to W.O. Wright's.
So it's free game at Winans, everybody. Okay, great. So,
Oh, I have one more question. With the people that go frequently, how do you have to, like, I know that the girls will get in quicker than the guys, but is it ever, like, just too much that you can't do and you're just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to go home? Or is it smooth?
He
Like,
said he felt
girls
like
first, then
he felt
guys, or just like,
It's rough.
When you're forced to drink, it might be good campaign on their side.
I went like 3-4 weeks ago, and I mean, it got so crazy, the bouncer, and I feel so bad for him. He had to like shut the door and like control everyone, because he was like, everyone was rushing in. People,
Oh, I'm not going.
people were trying to, like, the guys were trying to get in, because the guys were irritated, because like girls kept coming up, and the girls get in first, and it's like,
I think that's sexist.
and he had to like stop both lines, and I'm like, well, hey, I can't barely have a wristband. I should get it for all these people. And it was like,
So you have a wristband stuff. What is that? What do you mean?
Apparently that
already
wasn't
been-
good.
you are like out of the class and you know, I get a wristband and come back.
so you can come
So
back
you should be
anytime
able to go in no
with the
matter
wristband?
what.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
He like, it's
Oh.
Maybe not really.
Well, I mean,
Come back
it gets
and
so
see us.
crowded. Like I
Yeah,
imagine, like
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
can't have more people in there.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
fire-wise, I'm
fire
amazed they can
pit,
have as
yeah.
many people as they do in there
It gets
sometimes.
really crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should probably expand.
Especially people get so drunk and they like drop their bottles. And first of
Yeah.
all,
I
you're an
hate when
idiot
people
for
Like,
dropping your beer.
Somebody
like,
dropped
really.
the glass and it shattered, and like people just kept going. Nobody cleaned it up. Anything like
Yeah,
that.
because you can't
Wow.
move the mass.
Exactly. How would you get to it?
Do you, have you guys experienced any of these problems that we discussed or things at other places? Like being
It's
very
only at
crowded,
WO.
being very crowded or having rude
I
staff,
mean, I guess
rude
like the
bouncers or
times that I've been
bartenders.
to, not
I mean,
to
the pub
the
can be crowded, but that just means you don't get to sit down. It's not. You
It's
can't
always
move.
good
That's
service.
how
Yeah.
Adobe's is. Adobe's can get crowded, but like
But their service is
good.
so on point.
And they're
If
nice.
you really need a break, go downstairs.
So comparatively, the service at WRX, not only is it kind of rude, but it's also worse than other
It
places.
sounds like when you go in there, you're stuck in there. You know if you want to leave.
It depends on how busy it is.
And how pushy you are.
I mean, you're pretty pushy.
Yeah. No, you would get out. You would claw your. So, no, but let's see, what were the other?
Would you, well, with that being taken in consideration that there's so many people trying to get in and, you know, the staff is, maybe it's not as staffed as well as it should be, maybe they should have more people, do you give them the benefit of the doubt, like, well, maybe because there is so many people trying to claw their way in that, you know,
There's
if you change places, like, oh, maybe if I was a bouncer, I'd kind of be upset if everybody was trying to rush in too, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's a problem, especially with the bartenders. There's just so many people trying to get drinks.
Safety
Yeah.
wise,
They're
so.
just all frustrated.
I have the comment system, whatever you're done like with all the negative comments and stuff, it sounds like it sucks. But if you think about it, they have all those people in there. Like it's creating a negative experience, but why do the people keep going back? Is it the good prices? Is it good food? Like it kind of makes you wonder. Like it might not be all bad if they have that many people in there.
But I think people keep going back because I feel the only thing to do is they get like more fair quantities for everyone. So it's good fun.
But we can
that
say-
word too. And I think that's the problem on their end is that they don't know that, so they're like, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna keep doing what
They
we're
figure
doing.
since they're so crowded, we have people here, so.
Because you're gonna come anyway. So.
I mean, well, there are options like they were saying. You know, we can walk to WO Rights. Like,
Yeah.
And especially for like underclassmen. I
Well,
mean, they
you're
can't
right.
really go anywhere else.
Well, we're
Is it, how crowded is it? Is it very busy on Mondays or is
On
there?
Mondays, it's not really busy at all. There's actually just like a regular bar, but on Thursdays, it's just like.
Yeah, but in other days, could they have more people in there, try to get more business on those days? You think they could handle it like on Thursdays where we're saying if people can't even get in, there's no point in advertising that more. But would you say the other, like when you go on Mondays, you think more people could come in and they could try to advertise more for those specials? Thank you.
Thank you.
Every day is Thursday.
Exactly. Okay, so kind of what we're saying is maybe they should focus on some of their other highlights, like their specials, their food,
for
their
sure.
karaoke activities.
Maybe to
And then
spread
maybe-
out that crowd Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, that way people you can enjoy each day and not be like, if I go Thursday, I'm not gonna get in, I'm not gonna go.
I mean, I've never been in a second floor. I don't know if it's like.
There's a
Second
second
floor.
floor. They didn't even know there's a
I'm
second
just
floor.
like, I'm like,
I think
okay,
it's
for these
locked
people
off.
come
I
down
thought
the
you
steps.
can't get
Employees.
to there.
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
why I'm not sure what's up there. Maybe they can open up like a small space up there, like a lounge or something.
VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay $10.
There's where you can get the cover charge to go up into the.
Let's buy them.
I mean, someone was
Upstairs.
saying they have really good food, but I'd never even heard that. Like, I've always been afraid to try and order because, again, like,
Yeah.
where are you gonna eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we went and what was it, 2 weeks ago, and we tried like several different tables, and people kept getting like you can't.
Yeah, they were
sit at
clearing
that
the
table.
dance area, so like all the tables were cleared. There ended up being like maybe 12 seats total in the whole place by the end of it. It was
Yeah.
plus I think the kitchen closes at like what was it, 10 or something?
Oh,
my
yeah,
gosh.
I remember
Yeah.
that because you tried to order.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't want to like discredit them, but I know one Monday last spring, we all saw like a rat.
Oh no!
White, solid white.
White?
Seems like that's what it was.
They should have brought their cut on Thursday, scare some people out.
It would have been trampling before anyone noticed it.
Could have been a really small pop.
Does that make it better?
Well,
I
anyways.
was with some young ladies and like kind of took them off for like
Yeah.
I can see that.
We didn't actually have the rest there on purpose just for guys like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, don't worry, baby, I got you. Well, I think that was
What about
all
wrap
the
up our
questions we
questions?
had.
Unless anybody has any other burning opinions or thoughts.
You just have to get out.
I think ending notes, I probably will go there on a non-Thursday to try their food.
Does
Just
anybody
make
else
my own
have
opinion.
any changes or
Changes of
I have a story, but I guess we're going Monday.
Going on Monday
I
now.
was, I think it was a Thursday night I was there, and we were sitting at a table, because we got there kind of early, before it got busy. I was sitting at a table with my friends, and the server, you know how like the little server carries around like a tray of shots? She spilled one on me, because someone bumped into her and spilled all down my pants. She was like, oh, can I get you anything? Can I get you water, napkins? My friend was like, you need to give her one of those shots you just spilled on her. She said, I'm not allowed to do that. She went, I'll get you some napkins and some water. I didn't come to a bar to drink water. I was so annoyed. She was just so ditzy.
You ever seen one of these servers walking around?
Really? She was like, I'm not allowed to get out shots. You have to pay for
You
one.
need to treat your loyal customers better, WF.
I've been one that's freshman year.
They know you.
Not drinking.
That's on the record. No, I'm kidding.
Ending note, I like them girls on Mondays. I probably will not go Mondays. I may go Sundays.
That's why you go on Sunday.
Do you think you'll ever go, Katie?
I could see myself going, but like, I would just see myself like if my friends would want to go, because like that's like the only time that I ever go to anywhere, and like most of my friends don't want to party, so I'm usually like sitting at home with my friends doing something.
That's safe, you know? You don't worry about the craziness that goes on.
Go get shots for
The rats.
We don't
Do they have good service when it comes to food? Like, is it quick? Like, in good
I
quality?
tried, but
Yeah, because I agree with Katie. I like to go to a place with
So
nice
it's
food.
good advertising.
It's not good, but it doesn't take a certain long.
But it's not like noticeably long and bad for.
It can't.
it's like Fox in the Hound.
I mean, but it also depends on like how many people there. I think they'll have
I
it.
can go and do some customer service. No, really, I will work for them.
Just imagine you yelling at a bouncer.
I was just customer service.
Well, maybe you guys can, you know, leave them a little tip, you know, when you leave, instead of
Literally,
leaving
not a
a
tip,
real
but-
tip, it's right down. You need to advertise on Sundays. I'm tired of coming here on Thursday and not getting food.
Customer service needs to be better.
Yeah.
That too.
But you still work Sunday.
All right. Well, there's nothing else. Then thank you guys. Thank you for helping us.
Yes.
And you're
Good job,
free to
moderators.
go.
Hey. I mean, you guys